One thing that's been really a point of focus for me has been flaws, people's flaws. It's one thing to say that nobody's perfect, it's a very different thing to say that everybody's imperfect. Everybody has parts of themselves that are pretty jacked up in a few ways. It's kind of in that realm of ideas that you probably don't focus on as a human out of necessity, right? If each and every day we're living, we try and fixate on the fact that one day we're going to die, you're not going to enjoy your life very much. And just in the same way, if you focus on every single moment of accomplishment, of success, about how essentially you will always be a flawed human being, then there's no utility in that. But just like it's useful in some cases to contemplate your own death, and therefore how you're going to conduct yourself in your own life, I think it can be important to look at your flaws and see where you're coming up short, basically. One thing that comes to mind for me is that with this connection between flaws and perfection, it's kind of a chicken and the egg story, isn't it? As in, do you initially aspire towards perfection and are therefore disgusted by all kinds of flaws that may prove your ideal of perfection otherwise, to the contrary of it? Or initially are you just so disgusted by the idea that you're flawed, you are imperfect just by nature, and therefore almost as like a defense mechanism you try and shield yourself to that by aspiring towards perfection and making every single thing as perfect to your own ideal as possible, as close to your own ideal as possible. I don't know. I mean, I wrote a song about this, I've thought a lot about how you can try and live with your own imperfections and understand that you'll never be a perfect person, but try and move forward in life anyway. Everybody Needs You is a song about how, look man, we have our vices, we have our personality flaws, we have areas of ourselves that are secretive because we don't want to share the horrible parts of yourself. That's why I guess we all need someone to share that with, in some sense. We all need someone to share the most deplorable parts of ourselves, and for them to say, yeah, it's pretty bad man, but I'm taking the all-inclusive package no matter what. That's what we all want, I think. Because if you're on stage, if you're showing off your academic prowess, if you're doing all this kind of monumental, impressive stuff, anyone can love you. But it's in the other times that it's truly tested. Carl Jung, he talks about how one of the best ways you can gain insight into your own personality is to detach yourself from your subjective opinion of yourself and instead ask other people, because they'll provide you with a lot better of an objective viewpoint with regard to your own personality. And I've asked that, well, maybe not intentionally in some cases, but I've asked people where they think I can improve. And one big thing that keeps coming up is selfishness. I'd probably say that this kind of selfish narcissism is less malicious, it's less malign, it's more of just self-centeredness, as in, not that I do it because I want to disregard other people, but just because that I'm so preoccupied with my own emotions, with my own issues, with all my other stuff that is to do with me alone, that inadvertently I neglect other people. So selfishness has been a big thing, as in, I'll wash my own dishes, and how about the family's dishes, all that kind of stuff. I have a theory about this though. You have to play within the bounds of your temperament, and if you try and understand more about your temperament, then you're going to go good ways towards remedying your flaws to some extent. Well, to as much as you can really, because no way you're going to completely get rid of them. We're human. But for me, I've always realised I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, and therefore I will always have to worry about getting myself out there more, trying meeting new people, being vulnerable in social situations, right? Just more expressive in a social setting. I will never have to worry about, oh, I should probably just spend more time alone. I should probably just try and get some me time just to recharge in solitude. No, I do plenty of that. I will just do that by default, and therefore all my focus should go on the extroversion side. Equally, I'm quite agreeable. I dislike conflict. I want to please other people, and therefore I'm always going to have to worry about standing up for myself, not being a doormat, being more disagreeable, telling people what I think is the truth, and thinking about my needs. I'm open. That's probably less for one, but I'm open. How the hell do you make money? I'm neurotic as well. Therefore, the counterbalance is go to bed at the same time every day, wake up at the same time every day, morning, evening routine. Something that in quarantine I'm having a bloody difficult time upholding, but the intention is there.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies chase the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know, and tell them that I won't be long. They'll be happy to know when I saw you go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny